Super quick. Okay. Hmm. Oh, wow. Always help the little guy, but also help anyone with their boot on that little guy's next. On that little guy's neck. Hmm.
Meeting notes for Director Tan. Engineering has requested resources we don't have yet again. In particular, repairs to non-essential systems. I'm having doubts in Kesh's ability to prioritize tasks appropriately.
Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing.
So he's stealing shit.
What do we have here?
The datapad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
Seems worth the risk. Do it.
Accessing audio logs.
Play the first one.
Tan is starting to get along with Vetra's replacement a little too well. Better do something about it.
Play the second one.
Remind Addison that the Krogan all left. Keep her unhappy.
Play the third one.
Stay away from what's-his-face in charge of the first colony. If he thought I was messing with Addison, he could be serious trouble.
Thanks, Sam.
Interference is preventing scanner function. You will need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
What's this?
There we
I
go.
cannot scan what you're holding, Pathfinder. It's somehow blocking me, as a scrambler might.
Sounds like a job for a comms expert.
Damn right it does. Okay. I just want levels so that we can be like super OP. Where's the science person again? No, they were up top, weren't they?
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center.
I don't know about these Angora.
We ask that you extend your
Yeah, it was over here.
cooperation to our new neighbors.
Of course, there are probably more systems.
Pathfinder
The
riders.
Scourge doesn't help.
But our mapping of Helios is complete for now. We can see how the Scourge perturbs orbital patterns, compresses space. Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously.
I have no idea
They
what's...
haven't reported in for some
What?
time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Your work is important. Don't lose sight of that. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know. My model of Helios blossoms with data thanks to you. Here, please. You have earned this.
What did I get? Let me out! Let me out! Let me go see what this is over here. Okay, so it's this guy right here.
Hey, Pathfinder.
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
I did that already.
Please remain in line until called by the next available agent.
Do I have to go back and scan it? Screw it. Don't care that much.
I don't care what she says. We can't.
Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus.
One up here.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
I'm about to ask something, and I need you to just smile and look casual.
Smiling and looking casual. Check.
I found this thing.
Meanwhile, everybody's
somewhere on
staring at
station.
me.
I need to know what it does exactly.
Sure, I could... Wait. This is a scrambler unit. These things are illegal. Where did you get this?
Keeping it quiet for now. You'll find out when the time is right.
Or when I hack this scrambler for you, eh?
Can you prove who's been using it? Solid proof.
You bet. You could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal. Sorry, smiling, casual.
Let me know when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
Pathfinder,
Okay.
you have new email.
Then we have this.
The Cultural Center requests special dietary instructions for Angaran visitors. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
What's this?
Superintendent Cash
Isn't she in another system already?
adjustments must be approved beforehand.
I guess this is what happens when you rush too much shit.
Can I talk to you? Good that you're here, Ryder. I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
I hope you have some proof to back up that allegation.
My hand
No
just
real
went through my
proof,
leg.
Just a pattern that shows they seem to know where to attack. And a feeling. I've reported it, and they say they'll investigate, but then forget. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
Sure.
If they seem to know our operations, that could spell trouble. Best to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Best Pathfinder ever. I don't know where they hide,
It's
but I got the
Evar
nav points
with
for their
an
most
A.
recent raids. Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
Alright, okay, so...
Advise Director Tan of your status. A ray of hope for
if this is...
Pathfinder Ryder?
I'm worried about this place if we can't find you.
What the fuck are you?
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
Oh
Planning a
god.
surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews. Supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
You do know Krogan have super hearing, right?
What? Shit. Oops. Hope you can find something. Mom's the word.
Okay, I think that's it here.
cherry-like fruit. Prospect from Habitat 7.
Wait, there's another one? Does Tan have something for me? It's fuck Tan. I think he does.
It's just not fair.
Oh, it's not Tan. Okay.
Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. My best friend's been missing since the revolts.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. She obsessed over him, and I'm sure she kidnapped him. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
I mean, maybe he did.
That is a distinct possibility.
He was like a brother to me. He would have told me. The Initiative has branded him a traitor. I don't want that to be his legacy. I want to clear his name, Sanjeev Clement. The woman was Delaney Roos. She must have taken him to Kadara.
I'll see what I can
I
do.
don't want to go back to Kadara.
I'm in your debt.
We'll see. Maybe. The only things that really matter are PB and Drax quests, because they're the two that I use the most.
Showdown on Kadara. Rivals vie for power on the Exile Port. After a bitter fight with their collective rivals, the Outcasts have now claimed control of Kadara. The collective leader known as the Charlatan has now been identified.
What? What are you taking me? You just...
as Reyes Vidal, a notorious smuggler.
This is the one I wanted to do.
Vidal. As sleepers wake from
Oh
sleep,
my god, this quest is
requires
fucking terrible.
tissue and DNA donations.
This game doesn't know what it wants me to do.
Be eligible. This is HNS. Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
Okay.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Alright, let's go. I'm hoping we're like halfway through the game. Because that wouldn't be too bad.
I don't know about these Angara.
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. But you murdered my colleagues. God only knows what happened to my son. Nothing in you is human now.
I'm still me. But when I'm partnered with Sam, I can do superhuman things.
I wonder which of you I'm talking to. Do you even know? I'm sorry, it won't let you see. But you're the beginning of the end.
Wow.
Allah, I'm sorry.
Well then. What happened to trying to end it peacefully? So much for that. Were any of these on there? Violence is peace. I mean, that is kind of what we're going to. Okay, so I gotta go to the Tempest. And I gotta go to EOS.
The Nexus invites you to visit the newly opened Vortex. The Vortex. Let life take you for a spin.
I guess let's go get this person high. And then we'll go back to the Tempest.
Related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
This is not what I wanted to do.
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Get him high.
Short version, one of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
They exposed the whole station to a potentially contagious illness?
Why would you
Yes.
even let
We
somebody
need to keep
with
this
a
quiet and
contagious
handle it
illness
fast. This gets out,
like come
we'll have
to
a
the new
station-wide panic. Besides, this is a
galaxy?
Hyperion matter.
Like
My responsibility.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself for now. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right.
It's like one cool thing would be to
talk to Harry. He can brief you on
the
the
thought
details.
process of this stuff doesn't
Let's
seem
bring
well
this
done.
under control
Yeah.
before it's
Yeah.
too late.
Like some of this stuff is just some of the stuff seems pretty cool. Like the stuff that the Remnant did and there's some potentially cool stuff that I don't think I picked up on the first time with the Ket.
Source for news in Helios. An independent
And there was so much thought put into that, and it's like that's where all of the brain power went.
There are ops missing.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
Sick
Like this
person
should,
loose on the station is bad
like sure,
enough.
maybe some head scientists might say, I won't go unless my terminally ill
Before we
daughter can
left,
come
my
too.
medtech
But
Charlie
even
helped
then,
his
with
aunt
how
sign
important
on
this
to the
is, they might tell him to
initiative
fuck off.
program.
Like, they should have had
cheated
the
the
smartest,
screening
healthiest
process.
people so we'd have a guaranteed success.
She has TH314.
Yeah.
Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages, and jumps across species.
See, especially with that.
It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness.
Can jump
There's no
across
cure,
species.
no vaccine.
So you
It's
could
deadly in
potentially
final
bring a
stages. She's
deadly
off
disease
grid.
to an entire
She's a
new
problem.
galaxy. Like, what the fuck? And yeah, like, the whole thing would also be, like, this whole idea of trying to eliminate, things like, I would have, okay. Hypothetical. If I were to set up, like, something like this, I would require every single person that's going to be set up for full genetic testing. Yeah, I was actually just gonna say, like, full genetic testing to make sure people aren't even carriers for genetic diseases. Aside from the Krogan, because the Krogan are a special case because of the genophage. But, like, make sure that people like, unless, like, somebody is literally the only candidate for a certain role, and they're, like, a carrier for something, and they don't actually have it, then, you know, maybe. But the whole idea would be that you wouldn't even, ideally, you wouldn't even want people that were known carriers of stuff, because the chance is that there could be, like, mutation still happens in our own genes and stuff. Like, that's why you can have somebody that ends up having a disorder or a disease, even if neither of the parents necessarily carries it. But at the very least, you don't risk bringing it, because especially in the early stages, your population is going to be so limited that within a few generations, it might very well be, like, extremely rampant within the population. You would need to have as, like, healthy DNA as humanly, I would even say as, like, scientifically possible, not even as humanly possible. Like, you would have to scan for fucking everything. Because you're essentially creating a genetic bottleneck. And anything that's there will, like, spread through everything else.
We need to make sure she's brought in and no one else is infected.
I want to put her well-being above all else, but we have to consider the implications. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
They take
I
a hard
have a whole
eugenics
space
approach of
station
sorts. I know
research,
they wouldn't go well with
discreetly.
people in real life, but this is sci-fi.
Could be worse.
They could have at
She
least
could
brought
be
up the
off-station and
controversy or
potentially
something.
infecting the Angara.
Well, yeah,
Try
like, if you
customs
could,
first.
if there
Even
was,
with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
if there were things that,
Dr. Caramel has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
if there were at least explanations as to why, then
That'll be
maybe.
useful. Thanks, Sam.
You like, the fuck is this? Like, I could see if, you know, there were people that insisted on their families going, etc., etc. And I mean, if somebody was, let's say that somebody had a family member that they really wanted to go with them, like, maybe it's like a spouse or like a lover or a brother or something like that, and they really wanted them to go, if that person could be essential and like provide a very key thing with the initial setup, then I could see it being allowed, but they essentially wouldn't be allowed to reproduce. Not unless they, went like hardcore eugenics and tested the DNA of any children that were conceived and then made sure that only the healthy ones, the genetically healthy ones, were brought to term. Like, that would be the other option. And the only reason why it would even be necessary is, so I learned about this when I was in university and stuff, right? The problem is that if you
As sleepers wake from stasis,
if you take, so let's say like 2 million people, and there's like a 1% prevalence of a genetic disorder or disease in that population, and it's recessive, then, you know, your overall population will be healthy. You know, there's a very, very good chance that 2 people meeting randomly will not both be carriers, and therefore the child will not express that. Okay, let's say 10%. 1 million people, 10% chance. There's very low chance that 2 people meeting are both gonna have the same disorder. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Will both have the same disorder. And therefore there's a very low chance that any offspring will actually express the disease because they won't be able to pick up 2 alleles with the same thing. But what happens if you have that same 10% prevalence of a genetic marker, and all of a sudden your population is cut down to like 100 people, or let's say like 1,000 people on a spaceship, like that are going to like a new galaxy, then all of a sudden, you know, you have 1 in 10 people are going to be carrying that. 1 in 10 people. There is a very good chance that 2 people
Another cache of stolen supplies.
meeting up
Alerting
are going to
the
be
dock
carrying
manager.
it. And might pass it on to their offspring. And even if they don't, there's a very good chance that within like 3 or 4 generations, a very large portion, if not like of the majority of the portion, is going to be at least carrying it. And then all of a sudden, you know, eventually you're going to have a population crash because all of a sudden this deadly genetic marker that wasn't supposed to exist in the new galaxy is like literally in 90% of your population. So, I mean, yeah, if you're in a place like on Earth or something, then yeah, you obviously you don't. But once you get into, like, for example, like if we start like colonizing Mars and stuff, they're gonna have to essentially take, like, if we do try to start colonizing Mars and stuff, they're gonna have to essentially take the same stance, and that they're gonna have to.
Name? Ryder. Hi, welcome to the Nexus. Let me check the database and...
like, they're essentially gonna have to take the same stance because, you know, what are we gonna start with on Mars? Like 50 people, if that?
Maybe you
Probably
can help
more
me.
like 10 or
I'm
20.
looking for someone. Have you seen
So,
Ruth Becker?
It's like...
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
Maybe 100? I don't know if I've looked up what the minimum viable population for the human species is, but
She's a friend.
yeah,
I wanted
like,
to check on her.
it's
before I head
essentially
back
the
out.
same thing that they would have to do.
She said she wanted to catch up with friends. Now let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker.
So
Tried to set me up with her nephew. It was cute. Anything else that you can remember? I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file. I sorted things out, then messaged her to let her know she was clear. Thank you. Restricted access, huh? Sam, can you do anything with that?
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated Ruth Becker's biological signature. Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
But yeah, no, it's something that they would definitely have to. They would definitely need a hell of a lot more thought than they put into for this. And I get why they might not want to put that into something like a video game.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Because they probably don't want to. They probably don't want to risk people, you know, essentially, yeah, playing like the whole like, oh my god, eugenics. And all of that, but...
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
It would still be nice if they had at least, like, put some kind of thought. Some kind of thought or explanation as to why. Like, I don't know. Just because they did so well with the whole idea that all of Andromeda was a genetics experiment.
Later, Val. You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier. Helped me sort out some paperwork. Don't know what I would have done without her.
Any idea where she might be?
She mentioned checking in on a friend in ops. Terran, I think. Is everything okay?
Because even if humans didn't think about that, even if humans didn't think about it, I can almost guarantee probably the Solarians would have, because their lifespan is so much shorter. And they're extremely scientifically based. Like...
I need to find her as soon as possible.
Oh? That doesn't sound good.
Or maybe even the Asari or something.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, somebody would have. So even if, like, maybe, like, even just have, like, you know, some people talking about here, like, even just a casual conversation in, like, the med bay or something between, like, a Solarian and a human of, like, you know, like, why are we even treating this? Like, why didn't you guys, like, genetically assess everybody that came through? And the humans were like, how could we say no to our families or something like that? Like, how could we say no to our families, you know? Like, that's what prenatal testing is for, or something like that, right? Like, they could have even just a half-assed explained it away somewhere. But...
Hello, can I help you with anything?
Hi, my name's Ryder.
They give the Turians, like,
right?
really funky-ass colors in Andromeda.
What's going on?
I'm looking for Ruth Becker. Was she here?
She was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
Define didn't look so good.
I don't know. I'm not an expert on humans, but she was acting off, you know? She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles. Maybe she went to the docks?
I'll check it out. Thanks.
The file Harry gave me on TH-314 indicates that paranoia is the hallmark of Stage 2.
Meaning?
Ruth Becker has progressed.
But yeah, no, there's like so many things they could have done that made it a little bit more believable.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
Did you fill out this request form?
Are you sure? We should really get medical to check you out.
Yeah?
Can you tell me what happened here?
I was here fixing a shuttle when this woman came out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
You're
Nothing
back.
you need
No
to worry
worries. I
about.
mean, I'm only probably going for
good.
like another
Random
15-ish
person
minutes.
beats me about the head, but
So.
nothing to worry about.
And then
Anything
it's
else you can tell me?
lunchtime.
I blowtorched the hell out of the
fajita.
hole when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. I can work with that. Thank you. Sam, our scanners...
Okay, do I have any other quests here? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that. I'm not gonna bother with that one. Eladin and the cat flagship in Tefano. Or Tefeno. Tefeno. Tomato. On hold, H. Memory tree. Ooh. Valet. Eladin. Tempest. Prodromos. That's still a find. On hold. Remit on Yas. Okay. So I don't think I have anything else. It's actually here. So let's head back to the Tempest.
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain a...
Ryder, have you seen Lexi?
All right. Okay, so
Pathfinder Drat wants to see you.
yes, I need to talk to Track. Open the damn door! For fuck's sakes. Open! Oh my god. Open! There we go.
Ryder, I need
All
your
right.
help with something.
Okay, out with it. You've clearly got something on your mind.
One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind. Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Yeah, we'll do it. Of
course
course
I'm
we will, Drac.
Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladin. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have
Yeah,
the
so I think we're
location
definitely
ready
going
for
to
us
Eladin
on
next.
arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport track. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey. Thanks. I owe you one.
Don't be silly. That's what friends are for.
Is there anything else that I need to do in here? I don't think so. Let's go see if we can knock off a few, like, exploration things for the last 10 minutes. So if we can knock off a few of these, like, just in the last 10 minutes, if not all of the ones that don't have quests in them, then that way when we come back, we don't have to worry about this for a while.
Looks like we're coming up on a blue giant.
From Aya, it's often the brightest star, the first to rise.
See how many of these we can knock off before lunch. Because this is super quick, at least. That actually looks really cool. Hang on. Wait. Wait. That just looks really cool. Look, that was an awesome shot too. This one has something on it. I can see the sparkle.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
There we go. Okay. And out.
This might have been a larger system once. Before the Scourge.
As if we needed a better reason to document everything.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yes. We'll get to it. There's some really cool shots in this. It's just too bad that you can't fully hide the...
Deploying probe. Anomaly found. Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. I found something.
Go. And another. %. That one we're gonna wait. That one's got quests. That one's got quests. That's got quests. So I'll go here. Yeah, we can finish probably all the non-quest exploration stuff before I go for lunch. There's not too many. We might go a little bit over, but it won't be too bad.
With all this travel, we're building up a bigger picture of the Scourge. I wonder if it's just local to Helios, or if all Andromeda's like this. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Probe's launched. Anomaly found.
Ah, wrong button. What the fuck did I press?
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down.
Okay. Well, it leads to a quest, but it's not an actual quest. I do definitely think it would be cool to get a Stream Deck Mini though for my gaming PC. I could use it to like take screenshots, do other mini like little things too.
I'm picking up something.
Especially for games where I don't have like that aren't like
Probe away.
Like that aren't Steam games or things that have an actual screenshot or photo mode. And then this should be the last one here. Oh, that was actually really cool.
Anomaly detected.
See, but then I can't get that same shot again.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Alright, and then back out. This place should be 100% now, and it is! So I've only got one... Yeah, there's only 2 more systems to do that don't have any quests associated with them, so... we can easily finish that before I go for lunch.
Radio emissions from the black hole are incredible out here. The song of the dark side of creation. Anomaly on sensors.
What?
Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Damn it! I keep trying to do it, but I can't... That's really fucking annoying. How can you not have a screenshot mode these days? Like, a screenshot button. Seriously? There. Maybe. I don't even know if that works.
Applying probe. Anomaly found.
Level 39. Got one more system after this, and then I'm gonna go for lunch. It's like, I like exploration in games, but this just seems very unnecessary. And one last one before I go for lunch.
Why does that sound familiar?
They named it after the Tekunis expedition, the first Solarians to reach the Citadel. It's a big name to live up to.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Sam sent me the data on that shuttle. I've set up our scanners to track it. Just say the word. This radiation trail matches the shuttle we're tracking.
That is just really fucking cool. Okay, if you stop... Did it actually go away? Okay, so if you don't press buttons, it goes away. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I know.
Anomaly detected.
That's actually so super good to know. That makes things a lot easier. Cool. I figured out a thing. I figured out how to make that little, like, I mean, it's too late for all the other things that I took, but I figured out that if you stop moving shit, then that little press tab to show UI goes away. You should see some of the, we got some cool, screenshots in this system, by the way. The system is cool because it's got all the, like, clouds in it. So it makes for really interesting backdrops.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
And 2 more planets to go, and then I'm gonna go for lunch.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
All right. Should be the last one. All right, guys. Okay. So I think that's all the systems that didn't have quests. Yeah. Everything else has quests. So I'm gonna take my lunch. Okay, that's cool though. Okay, we gotta do one more. Alright guys, I'm gonna take my lunch and we'll be back in about an hour after I have a fajita. Alright guys, we will see you guys all soon.